Hi everyone, my name's Electric Donkey and welcome back to another GameMaker tutorial. So today we're back on the NPC tutorial, and I was just playing around with it a little bit beforehand, and I noticed something quite key. So if we just add some items in here, if I like take one of these items at the minute and drag it over into this space, we get this fatal error. So what we need to do is we need to fix this really quickly before we carry on. So it's in the mouse event global left pressed for object inventory. So let's just go and find that really quickly, and let's patch that up. It's probably been a little typo or something silly, but we need to go and do that just in case it is something really important. So this is left released. Be here, drop the item. So if global.selling NPC there, that's probably, I've probably mistyped that somewhere. Let's just check what it's actually called. Not there. If global.selling mode, yeah. So we need object.selling mode. Actually, I don't know why I put that. Selling NPC makes kind of no sense. So global.selling mode. Now that should work. We're just going to leave that and presume it will work. We can always check that later. So we've got some sort of parsing error kind of going on here. For some reason we've got a these are all meant to be moved along one, I think. There we go, that's a bit nicer. So, if you remember in the last video, what we did is we checked to see whether it was within the range, and then we said we can check to see if we dropped it in that right place. And I believe as well we just made a script, so let's just go and refresh that really quickly. So inventory, I think it was, or database is selling database. So what we're doing here is we were checking to see what it was and then how much it costs. So now it should be relatively simple, just thinking off the top of my head, because if we go into the release bit now, we can say here, for the time being we're just going to make it really basic. So as soon as you drop that in, the item gets removed and you get your money, basically. That's all we're going to do, because what we might go on to do later is kind of making it so that you can choose to sell it, or you can say no, back out because you clicked one by accident, or something silly. So you don't want to maybe always sell it all the time, and maybe you don't like the price or something. So what we're going to do for the time being though, however, is just say find our variable first, because we did make a global gold variable. I think that probably is in create, maybe not. Object stats, that'll be where it is. So global, yeah, it's just global.gold. Just checking that's all alright. So now what we can say is we can say global dot gold plus equals script item, no date, no script selling database. Now comes the tricky bit, because I can't quite remember if we kept a track of what item we picked up. I think we did. So yeah, global.last item. So we can in fact just do that. Global.last item, and we want to say global.ite equals -1. And then actually I think that does it automatically after that, because yeah, oops, not my mic, because yeah, it's setting it all back to normal here. So in actual fact I think that might be done. I think we might have nailed that on the head. In which case we can go on to making it a bit more dynamic, a bit different. Hopefully that will all work. So what I'm planning on doing is making it so you can drag it in, and then it'll come up. Whoops! Right, what's gone on here? Okay, so it expects 2 arguments. I can. Let's just get rid of that. That might be what's causing the issue. Oh, silly me. Yeah, that's not the issue at all. For some reason, I've started off on argument 1. Meant to be argument 0, guys. Check that. Make sure you've not made the same mistake as me. So, hopefully now, without any issues, we should be able to see what's kind of going on, and be able to drag these items in and sell them really quickly. We might have a few errors, but that will do. So if we go and add some items, so let's try the shield first. Hey, would you look at that? So we've got 20 gold, and it's completely removed. So let's now try a sword. So the sword should cost 10 if I remember that rightly. Yeah, so that's all working very nicely. So we can just drag as many of these as we want into there, and our gold will just keep going up and up and up. So let's just try and just... Yep, that works fine. Let's just try really quickly and just drop it outside. We do appear to lose the item if we do that. So that's not great, really. Realistically, you don't want that to happen. So let's just go and really quickly see if we can just clear that up. So what we're saying is if release, because somewhere we're printing out this error. The X and Y are out of range. So draw maybe. I'm just trying to remember where we put this. It's been a while since I've used the inventory. Dropping the item would seem the logical place to put it. The only thing I can think of really is that I've maybe put it in one of these by accident. But I don't know. That might be quite a big issue. So let's just go and see if we can find it. It won't be in the player. Pretty sure it'll be somewhere in the inventory, which is what's kind of worrying me because I can't see it. The X and Y are out of range. Where did I put that? You'd think I'd know how I made this inventory. I didn't make it all really. Heartbeast made the most of it, but I just made it drag and drop. But I used it so many times, I think I'd remember where I put everything. Ooh, I've got it. I bet it'll be one of the inventory scripts. So it'll be inventory remove item. Yep. So there we go. If it's out of range, let's just add some code in here. So let's just say script pickup or inventory pickup item, and we're going to say item dot, what's it called? Oh no, global dot last item even. So this is just return our item. It may have a little bit of an issue with our selling because it might say that it's out of range, therefore we're gonna return it back so you'd get infinite money. So you'd be able to like sell something and then you get it back again, then you could sell it and then you could get it back again. But we can fix that quite easily by saying after we've sold it, just get rid of that item entirely. So now if we try and plop it there, we don't get anything back at all, which is always good. Mind you, if we put it in there, that all still works. Which is kind of good, I guess. Yeah, I'll just another minute trying to fix that. Let's just check the other scripts, just check it's not in there. That doesn't go there. There's already an item there. That slot's full. Yes, there's another one here, another check. So, in fact, let's just go into our remove item. Let's just copy this because I cannot remember which script it's in. So just underneath this exit, let's just whack that in, and this may completely mess everything up. Well, actually, it probably will completely mess everything up, but it might mess it up in a good way. Something might happen because I'm doing this all on the fly. So obviously, I can't plan for a glitch. It'd be amazing if you could. You could just plan it all out. But anyway, let's see if this works now. So let's just add some items. Now, if we, whoops, missed it. Drop it there. Oh yeah, look, I actually did add it back. Can you see there? Just adding it back. So drag and drop still works. If we put it in there, yeah, we've got our issue of it adding it back. You see, adds it back. But we can really go patch that up really quickly in the inventory. So when we release the item, we're also going to do script inventory remove item. Oh god. In fact, we're going to save that for the next one. I'm just going to put a little note here so I remember. So what we're going to do in the next video is make another script for the inventory, which I'm surprised I hadn't already made, which is going to search for the item that we put in and then destroy it. So if we've got any, in this case we get one back, we want to destroy one of those ones we get back. We're going to basically copy the remove script, but instead of taking an X and a Y, we're going to take in an item. So I will get that all planned out and ready for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also guys, massive thanks for 300 subscribers, also approaching on 10,000 views, so pretty big numbers here. It's pretty awesome, thinking I only started maybe a few months ago, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. You guys are obviously liking it. I had a few comments recently as well, which are really supportive, and I love them. But yeah, if you like this video, or any of my videos, just go like them, subscribe them, or subscribe them, what am I on about? Subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you later before I go crazy.